Hey, welcome to Plastic Madness. Today we're going to be looking at the Blue Legioss from Mospeada by Sentinel. This one is the 148 scale AFC-01H or ADA. This is, you can see there it's the armor soldier mode. It comes with a pilot and that little right armor stick from Mospeada. On the side you get the schematics for the diver mode there, schematics. Riobot. On the other side of the box you get the fighter mode, same specs in there. And in the back you get like some action poses in the 3 mode, plus the pilot, which is kind of cool, coming out from the cabin cockpit under the head on armor mode. And on the top you get the Mospeada logo, and that's pretty much it. All right, let's back up a little bit. All right, let's jump into the fighter mode. Again, this is gonna be like a quick review. I'm not gonna go over the transformations since I already did transformations for the Zeta version, the red one. So if you want to look at that in the description over here, and then you can enjoy like a long transformation. All right, let's jump into the fighter mode. All right. Okay. All right. So this is what you get in the box. I want this out of farther away from the camera. So you get the main figure. You get the pilot, the little right armor. One thing that I didn't know is that the exhaust for the right armor, they're separate pieces, and at least this one is, the glue is non-existent, so it fell off. So yeah, keep that in mind when handling this little right armor. The 2 mufflers or the 2 exhaust pipes are they're glue. They're separate pieces. You also get the gun. For this one you get just this. There is no variation. You cannot make any extra changes. Let's see there, whatever, but you can see there. Plus the anchors for under the wings, and the covers for the front of the engines, that you can put in there. There, this and this one. We're gonna look into that later. Let's see. Again, the cockpit opens. You can put the pilot in there. There, you just have to seat him and then just push him in there, and he should fit in there, you would think. Yeah, there he goes. There we go. The pilot is in there. And you can close it, and then he stays in there. Not much, nothing changes. Like the only difference on the bottom is that you don't get the antenna on the top of the head on this one, on this version. So that is actually more clearance if you want to have it in fighter mode. There is nothing dragging on the bottom. Again, if you want to put the little the adapter for the to attach it to the base, you have to open these. Give me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, so you gotta move this out, remove the little vent cover, and then you can just use these tabs over here, tab them in there, and in theory you should be able to reach the little spot in there and connect. But I feel like the legs are still too far out. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So you have it like that, and let's move this out of the way. And then you bring the base, and you just plug that in there like that, and there you have. Let me see. Let me move this out of the way so you can see it. There you go. You can pulse him. My suggestion would be to adjust these screws over here, because you don't want this thing to go like and fall, and then you have a broken, expensive figure broken. So yeah. All right, so let's remove this from here. Let's remove this, and then let's put the little tab in there. Oops. Let me just wait for a second. Again, also you have the little attachments here that you can just put on the bottom of the wing. I mean, you should be able to put it in the bottom of the wing. There we go. Oh. There, and then you can attach the gun in there. There you go. And then you have the gun attached to the under the wing. Also, you can remove the magazine for the gun, and you can just attach it over here as well. All right. That's the idea, that you can attach it there. For some reason it doesn't peg, it doesn't tap properly. Let me see. Just one more time. Yeah, it doesn't want to stay there for some reason. I'm not sure why. Let's give it a squeeze one more time. There you go. And you have it there. Yeah, it makes no sense, but come on, focus, focus. There you go. So yeah, there you go. All right, so that's pretty much it for fighter mode. All right, give me a second, and we're gonna go into diver mode. All right. Okay, and here we have the Legioss on one of the diver modes, with the arms still tucked in, just with the legs out. You can put the magazine, you can clip it under the air intake over here. And then you can just pose it any way you want, using the base. And also you can attach, like I showed you before, you can attach the gun underneath the wing with those little anchors. I did notice that this version has a very loose ball joint at the foot, so that might be an issue when trying to pose him as without the base. So yeah, one thing to keep in mind. I don't know if it's just an issue with just my figure, but just keep that in mind. Other than that, nothing else changed. Still looks kind of like incomplete. I mean, it doesn't look too bad when you have this. Also, just let me. Okay. Okay. Oh, stays in place. Yeah, stays in place. You gotta add this little piece to the base, to the arm, to use this this mold. And there's a opening over here. You just plug that in there, and then you plug it here, and that's it. All right. Let me go into diver mode with the hands out. Okay, and now we have him on the second diver mode, which is with the hands out, with the arms out. I mean, I did notice. Well, first on this one the gun does not clip into the tab that he has in the palm of the hand, in the palm, in the inside. So it kind of sucks. This shoulder, it's quite loose on over here with this movement, and the hinge that brings the arm to the front, it's a little loose. This one is not. This one is much better. Also, one thing I don't think I noticed, I didn't show before, is like when you put the shoulder pads, the shoulder pads in this position here, you want to push them up, and then there's a little tab in there. You want to go above that tab and lock, and that tab will keep these shoulder pads in place. And this is the tab that I'm talking about, this one here. Has a missile pod over there, and so yeah. Again, this is the first figure the Sentinel they released. This is the first edition. It was a re-release in 2021, I believe. This is the one that came out in 2019. Again, a little bit incomplete or unfinished from behind. Again, no one. Oh, hold on 1 second. I forgot to put this out. There. The sensor. Put the sensor out. Push and out, and there we go. And it's supposed to be up like this. There we go. So yeah. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, yeah, some possibility you can put it like the hands or the arms. They have different, like, has rotation over here below the elbow and above the elbow, so it gives you pretty good range of movement to pose him, to pose the figure. Unfortunately, the ball joint over there on this foot, that ball joint over there, it's very loose. So yeah, let's do a little bit of spin over here, and there we go. Let's go fast. There we go. I mean, it's very nice. I like it. I really like it. Just it feels like sometimes things are gonna come undone But at least so far, everything that fell off or like it come out detached. It was just with a clip, or at least so you can push it back. And I having this cover, this turbine cover, the air for the air intake, that keeps falling off on this side. Okay, let's move into the soldier armor soldier mode. Okay, and now we have him. We have the Legioss in the armor soldier mode. Pretty good. This figure has an issue. At least my figure has an issue with the joints, the hip joint. It keeps trying to go back, and it's like it moves a little bit. The ab crunch is there, slightly loose. This joint is a little bit loose, so it tends to just do its own thing. Still possible. I managed to adjust the ball joint for the foot, for the right foot that was loose. It actually has two screws, one that's very, very, very small, so you gotta manage to get a small screwdriver and put it in there and adjust it. I just noticed that this cover was slightly loose, like but yeah, it's this one, it has more issues than the previous, the other two, the Zeta and was it, and the red and the green ones. Also, one thing that is very annoying is the shoulders are supposed to pivot over here. There's a joint there for the shoulders, and it's insanely tight. I cannot move it. It's so hard. It's so tight that it's trying to move the whole piece over here. So I had to figure out how to fix that, because I feel like if it keeps, it might break. So yeah, that's kind of disappointing. This is the view from the back. One thing that you can try to do is like these little panels over here. Try to push them as much as you can up. It has it's like a three piece. Let me see. You get like 1, 2. It's like a 4-piece joint. There's a one joint over here, one over here, one over here, plus the one that allows you to rotate this piece. So you have plenty of joints there that you can move it and push it all the way up. That by doing that, it allows you kind of to lock the nose of the plane in place in the back, and then once you close the part of the wings, kind of like it goes away. So yeah, try to do that without breaking it, of course. We have articulation at the head. It has a ball joint, and also the front piece. The whole head comes forward, so you can actually pull the pilot from there, but it's kind of like stuck in there because there is this metal piece here. It kind of locks, it stops the bubble from opening. This over here, this piece. So I don't know if you have to like, because it has the opening here, like you can like pull, but it doesn't want to open, and I don't want to scratch the paint, so I'm not going to open it. But it based on the pictures in the box, it can be done. So I guess not by me, but it can be done. And the other Legioss, it has all the pods. Let me open this one here, and the one on the other side there, and this, there we go, that plus the ones on the legs, those they open, and this one they open easily. Again, no instructions, so nothing says anything about these knee pads that can go up and down. I'm just gonna leave them there. Open the other pods there and there. There you go. So cool. There and there. Very, very nice. There you go. Okay, and here is in a 360 view. I think it's a cool figure. I mean, these are very cool figures. I mean, it has so many moving parts that probably that's what it makes them so delicate. And but I think they're like very cool. If you can get a hold of one of them, all of them, if you did that if you were able to do that when they first came out, I mean, they were expensive, but not as crazy expensive as they are now. I mean, you were lucky, because right now these ones are like either sold out or like crazy expensive, and if again, they're so delicate that I would feel bad if I paid like over $300, and then because on top of that, like these ones, they have some of these figures. The first edition, they had a lot of issues. So yeah. Again, this is, I mean, I like them, but again, I'm just waiting for the last. I think it's they call it the beta fighter. I think it is. Once that one comes out, that would be my last piece from this line, and see if there is something else coming out soon. All right, this was the review for the 1/48 scale AFC-01H Legioss from Mospeada by Sentinel. Cool figure. No without issues, but again, cool figure, very cool to have in your collection. All right, I hope you like it. Hope you like the review. Give it a like, subscribe, leave a comment, all those things. I think there's a bell that you can click and get alerts. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed the review, and we'll see you again in the next review. All right, take care. Bye.